Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mott's Cage Radio. Gonna take it out to a guy that makes custom music. He's not a pro fighter or anything. Hit me up on the internet. Goes by the name of Mikey Rukus. Mikey, welcome to the show, my man. How the hell are you?
Doing well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing damn good, my man. Now, take me through it. You make custom walkout songs and whatnot for fighters. Where are you based out of?
I'm actually based out of Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, Richmond, Virginia. All right, take me through it, my man. I can appreciate the music. It gets the crowd hyped up. There's some fighters that come out to some ridiculous music that instantly turns me off to them, and there are also fighters that come out, to music that like, hey, man, I like this dude's song. I don't know who the hell he is, but I'm cheering for him. So take me through it, my man. What is it that you do?
Definitely. So what I do is I create custom walkout themes for fighters or custom theme music for fight airlines, MMA companies of the sort. What I try to do for fighters in particular is I try to capture the essence of what makes that fighter a fighter, what it is that makes him want to step into the cage and go to war, to go to battle. So if a fighter is motivated by heavy metal, whether they're motivated by like a 300 style type orchestral sound, or even straight up hip hop, something grimy, something dirty, something that gets them, in the zone, so to speak. I try to capture that, create that song around their persona. And like I said, capture the essence of that fighter and put their name all over it. So it's in essence, it's a part of them. It's a part of their persona. It's a part of who they are.
Okay, so basically, let's say I'm a pro fighter. I come to you. I like hip hop. I like somebody like, let's say, LL Cool J, old school stuff like Rakim. I tell you stuff like that. So are you basically writing like a rap song for me based on maybe I like the Raiders, maybe, whatever, it is that's about, Mott's. Is that basically what you're gonna put into my song?
Right.
Okay.
And see, what I do is I get all your information, I get your bio as a fighter, I create 3 samples based on what it is that you're looking for, and you get to choose a sample that you like the best. I'll give you an example. We had a fighter out of Indiana by the name of Colton Cole. He had a debut fight in Strikeforce sometime last year. He's got a tattoo of a grenade on his foot, and he liked to give head kicks. So in his mind, putting a grenade to somebody's head was one of the things that he liked worked into the song. So I kind of worked that into the style in itself, but he wanted something that was kind of uplifting. He told a story to me. He was in a really bad accident a few years back, and he actually died on the operating table twice. And they revived him, and he had a renewed vision in terms of what he wanted to do with his life in terms of fighting and things like that. So it kind of gets into a very, I don't want to say like a spiritual sort of sense, but it really gets inside of a fighter and what makes them tick on their own personal level. So if that's what connects with you and that's what drives you as an individual, then that's what I will do. Gotcha.
Okay, so take me through it, okay? Let's say I am a pro fighter and I do want a song. How is it that I get in contact with you? And then based on what you're telling me, you're going to make me 3 different songs and whatnot. How much is this going to cost me?
So for a fighter, what I try to do is, I try to make it feasible enough for even the most independent fighter, somebody, or even the amateur fighter that's on a budget, things like that. Because I know that on the lower circuits, fighters don't make a lot of money. And so what I try to do is put something out there that they can afford, something that's good quality, that speaks to them. So for $250, you'll get one complete theme song. Now you own 100% of the copyrights when the song is done. So that's your property, that's your product. You can take it with you wherever you go. So if you go into an organization that's really picky about what songs are played, things of that nature, and they say, I don't want to pay the royalties or things of that nature, you can say, I own the actual song. This is my song. You don't have to worry about any royalties or any licensing or anything of that nature. So $250, you get 3 original samples. They're completely original. I keep no stock beats. You choose the one that you like, and then I complete that for you. I send it to your MP3, and then you get a master copy on disc along with all the copyright paperwork for your own records in case anybody tries to ask you, hey, do you have the permission to play this song, things of that nature.
Nice. All right, so take me through it. How long have you been doing this, and why MMA? Why do you want to get into this? Why don't you just write theme commercials for car dealerships or whatnot?
So, good question. And I've been playing music for, I want to say, close to 20 years, 25 years. I started writing music when I was 13 years old. I've done a little bit of everything. I've worked in the independent hip-hop scene. I actually have a rock band right now. We actually play out in the Virginia area. We play local venues here. We actually play mixed martial arts events as well. I've done scoring in the film industry. I've done independent horror films. I've done video game trailers, movie trailers, things of that nature. I've always watched. I've been watching mixed martial arts since UFC 1. And there got to a point to where I love the actual sport itself, and I really enjoyed pro wrestling as I was growing up as well. The entrance themes were always a huge part of the build-up in professional wrestling, and I wanted to try to create that dynamic, whether it be for the fighter or whether it be for the fans themselves. You know, when a fighter isn't fighting, he could be 6 months out from actually fighting. Their theme song, if it's pushed out there correctly, if a fighter has a following and has people that watch and listen and follow this guy on Twitter or she on Twitter or things like that, YouTube or their website, you can put this theme song out there. And once these people start to follow this fighter, they create some sort of a connection. There's a connection there through the music. Music is a very intangible connection that can put people together from so many different walks of life. So let's say this fighter has a song out there. People are downloading it. People are listening to it. They really understand who this fighter is by the time he gets his fight. He comes out to the ring. All the lights go down, the music starts blaring, the fans are going crazy, singing the song back to him, in essence, ushering him to the cage. It actually gives a more personal experience for the fans that are in attendance.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely like this. I don't know how many people are out there doing it. I know you're doing your deal. Any other things that you do for the mixed martial artists other than the walkout songs, or anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, so I actually do custom theme music for, let's say, fight gear lines, things like that. People that are looking to raise their brand awareness, extend their brand into a different realm through alternative advertising such as this. So I do kind of like the commercial things like you were talking about, but I wanted to go with more of an energetic, more of an intense type of thing to try to explain to people, give these gentlemen and these women an opportunity that are upstart businesses to really push their brand out there in different ways. I mean, there's so many different companies, so many different markets, so many different ways that people are looking to get their name out there. And it's not always through T-shirts, it's not always through rash guards, things of that nature. You can actually create a logo with the music. I mean, just for instance, with the UFC uses the stem song "Face the Pain" for their pay-per-view. It's gotten to the point now you don't even have to be in the room. When you hear that song play, those three letters are branded into the minds of mixed martial arts fans. So that's what I want to try to do with other companies, try to create that logo and keep their name relevant even when the picture is not there. So, and then I also create custom theme libraries for mixed martial arts promotions. So if they're looking to get a TV deal or if they're looking to build an empire, so to speak, I can create a sound library for a particular promotion. They actually have copyrights to all of the music that I do. They can create fight music compilation CDs that they could sell at their events. They play them in between fights. They can put them on viral video, create highlight packages, advertisements, things of that nature. So in essence, not only are they investing, but they recoup their investment and start to turn a profit. With them owning 100% of the copyrights, all of the revenue goes back to them. So there's no back-end royalties or anything of that nature that come back to me. Once I do the work, it's done. It's your product. You get to use it in any capacity you see fit.
All right, fantastic. So if I'm a promoter, I'm a fighter, how the hell do I get a hold of you?
Definitely. There's a lot of different ways. So I'm on Twitter. Mikey Rukus is on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook. Mikey Rukus, MikeyRukus. You can contact me. I have a SoundClick page at soundclick.com/Mikey Rukus. You can see all the music I've done in mixed martial arts. You can see the 30-plus clients that I've attained over the last year. All of the work is absolutely there. All of the contact information from all of the people that I've worked with for references if you need. I have a 100% success rate. I don't plan on changing that ever. But yeah, I'm all over the place. Soundclick.com/Mikey Rukus, Facebook, Mikey Rukus. My band is on there, Mikey Rukus, the band. I'm on Twitter. So, hit me up any way you like. All of my contact information is there as well. Feel free to hit me up on my cell, 804-205-7681. Be happy to talk to anybody at any time. I appreciate you having me on the show, Jay.
All right, no problem, my man. Definitely check him out. Mikey Rukus sounds like he's going to be doing big things. We'll definitely keep in touch with you, my man. Good luck. We'll talk to you 2012 and see where you're at. Thanks again.
Thanks, man. Talk to you soon.
All right, bro. Out.